Well, here we are, day 3, and it's a horrible, horrible day. Can just tell, can't you? This is an old forest. Oh, what a great spot for a rest for 10 minutes. All the rain we've had lately is so much water. Well, here we are, day 3, and it's a horrible, horrible day. I'm currently stood under this tarp out there. It's absolutely lashing down. So the time is 9:30. Unfortunately, I need to get going. Well, it stopped raining for a little bit. Don't think it'll be long before it starts off again, to be honest, but a welcome break in the rain. Let's hope it lasts a while. I always wondered what this is. I remember passing this last time. No idea what that is. Just this little cottage in the middle of nowhere. Because of all the rain, there's a couple of places where you just think, how am I getting past this? Stream to cross. Do we go across the rocky tree? Oh, the pebbles. There's a great little camping spot. You have to have a permit, of course, because we're in the no camping zone. But yeah, good. Just out of the woods now, approaching Rodenan. There's a little thing here that on the map it sort of shows like a camping site, but it's not a camping site. Private lodge owners only. So it's misleading, the map, because it does show picture of a tent which insinuates the camping area. Here we are now, the Rodenan Hotel. Do you know what, that would be a great spot for camping, but I guess they don't want us. Yeah, Rodenan Hotel. Looks like a great little place to stop and have a beer, something to eat. Rodenan Hotel, this is the bar at the side of it, but it's way too early for that. Other than the Rodenan Hotel, there's not really a great many places to stay here because we're still in the no camping zone, camping management zone. So there's the baggage transfer fella who I used last time. Great service if you don't fancy carrying your pack for best part of 100 miles. Highly recommend it. There is this one other place you can stay in Rodenan, and it's the Rodenan Youth Hostel up at that away. But having done this hike before, it's at this point where you're just not quite sure which way to go, because there are no signs for West Highland Way. Do you go that way? Do you go this way? Go that way? I think, if I remember rightly, it's this way, but there could be some better signage here for sure. Other than that, the signage is brilliant along the way, but just here in Rodenan disappears. Some clearer skies, hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed. Still a lot of rain around, but just leaving Rodenan now. Another one of those great little honesty boxes just as you leave Rodenan. Stock up, a bit of food and drink. Looks like this is the trail, or one of the trails up to Ben Lomond. Well, I was under the impression that once we passed these yellow metal, whatever they are, that was the end of the camping management zone. I guess it's a little bit further. Wow, here's a great wild camping spot. Technically, it's just in front of the end of the camping management zone, but I'm sure loads of people have camped there. It's so perfect. Okay, and about 10 minutes after the end of the camping management zone, you come to this intersection, West Highland Way. That is the low road, and that is the high road, as in the song. I've done this twice before, and I took the low road both times. I didn't have a full pack and it wasn't raining, so because I've got a full pack, which is heavy, and I ain't 21 anymore, and it is rainy, so the rocks are going to be slippy and stuff, I'm going to take the high road. High road only takes me about a quarter of the way anyway. I meet up with the path in a while anyway, and then you've still got 3/4 of the rocky shores to do. So this is just a... If you're wild camping, here's a fantastic spot, best one I've seen yet. Really flat, and just about 10 minutes from the fork for the high the high road and the low road. Well, they don't call this the high road for nothing. It's only a gentle incline, but it's just been going up for the last half hour. Look how high up we are above the loch now. Yeah, so gentle incline, but goes on for ages. And look, it's a goat. Never saw a goat last year, I don't think. There's a couple of them up there. Can just tell, can't you? This is an old forest. You do get the feeling of being quite remote here. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it's just like it's dark because not much light can get through the trees. Even though his camera's probably highlighting the lights, it's quite dark, cloudy anyway, and I've not seen a single person since I took this road. Oh, what a great spot for a rest for 10 minutes. There's even a bench with a fantastic view. Be rude not to, wouldn't it? A bit rickety the bench, but it's probably got very wet. This is the point where the low road, I think, is down there, or it's at the bothy. Not sure. This is the low road rejoining us over, and that's the bothy. We're back down low now, close to the edge of the loch. Probably about an hour and a half maybe from Inversnaid Hotel. Hopefully should be there about 3:30. Oh, just stopped here for a second to see if I could dry my tent out a bit because it was soaking. Absolutely swarmed by midges. Oh, my biting. Let's go quick. Start of a gnarly section now, looks like. just a brief one. It's a scramble, okay. And you certainly don't want to slip down there. I'm trying to hurry to Inversnaid Hotel. Got a feeling it's going to rain soon, so I'm keen to get there, have a coffee, use their facilities, most importantly charge my phone. Don't really want an overpriced coffee, but if I'm going to sit there and charge my phone, probably should buy something. So hopefully it'll be less than half an hour. This is a decent little wild camping spot. It's too early for me yet, but anyone that's interested, it's about 10-15 minutes before the Inversnaid Hotel. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? Nice view of the loch too. Here we are at the Inversnaid Falls, which means we're now at the Inversnaid Hotel. You can just see through there. All the rain we've had lately is so much water, so much more than in June, last time I came by this way. Inversnaid Hotel, walker's entrance, get your boots off. There's a nice steep section down now. It's not going to be easy with a full pack, but what can you do? Okay, it's stopped raining for just a little minute here on the edge of the loch, and here's my tent. I think it's safe to say that's a pretty good pitch. What do you think? Yep, indeed, that's a pretty good pitch, if I say so myself. I can't really show you outside proper because it's still raining, but I'll just peep out the door. If it wasn't raining, I'd have this lovely view here. Day 4, it's a little drizzle in the air, so I want to get packed up as soon as I can before it comes down too heavy. Okay, hitting the trail now, day 4, as always. Leave no trace. Back to the trail, which is just over there in the trees. Another great wild camping spot right there. Somebody was there before me last night. Just got this river to negotiate. This is where a good pair of waterproofs is absolutely essential. There you go. Off we go. Loch comes into view again, and there's Doon Bothy in the background, or Doon Burn as it's shown on the map. Here we go at the Bothy. See if anybody's home. Nope, nobody home. They've all gone, and it is getting late. These ferns are tall, a lot taller than when I was here last time in June, really giving you a good soaking when you're wet, or should I say when the ferns are wet. Good waterproof pants, definitely needed, and I'm not quite sure yet if these I'm wearing are up to the job. If I thought the last lot of ferns were thick, they've got nothing on these. These are above head height. So once again, it's a fond farewell to Loch Lomond. It's been great, it's been wet, it's been wild, but it's been wonderful. Hopefully we'll see you again one day. Took my coat off for a little bit now. It's not raining, but this top's so wet, and I don't know if it's the raincoat's not very good or whether it's just sweat, because it is humid. I don't know if you can see them or not on camera, but for the first time really on this trip there are swarms of midges. I had to get the midge net out. We have Bean Glass campsite. I had planned to stay here on the 4th night, if only so I could get a shower and some, you know, dry, but it's still really early, so I might push on to the next town, next village. Well, leaving Bean Glass campsite now. As good as the place as it is, and it is good, it's just way too early. Unless I find a decent camp spot now. The next campsite is Strathfillan Wigwams, I think it's called, which is about 4 hours away, maybe 4.5, so I need to get a move on. Closes at 6, and I really, although this was a wild camping trip, I really need to dry my clothes and get a shower. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Falls of Fallock. So much more water than last time I was here. Well, it's still raining. It's not torrential, it's not heavy, but enough to need your hood up and your raincoat on. Hasn't really let up all day, to be honest. But yeah, it's fine, just wet, you know. Feet feel, I think they're dry, I'm not 100% certain. Legs, not so sure. Feel cold, feel a bit wet. Body definitely wet, but I don't know if that's rain getting through this jacket or whether it's just sweat, because it's Gore-Tex and Gore-Tex makes you sweat, I don't know. So you're just at the crossroads now. Left is the West Highland Way to Tyndrum, and right is down into Crianlyric village. It's a steep walk down and a steep walk back, so I shall be pushing on. Still going through the forest, still raining, but all is good. And we're out of the forest now into what was a forest, but it's been deforestised, chopped down. We all need a bit of timber, don't we? So this is where a lot of it comes from. And we have a rainbow, although I'm not quite sure where the sun is because I don't see it. I think that over there in the distance, white building, I'm hoping, is the Strathfillan Wigwam campsite, which is where I'm going to go tonight. I know I'd hoped to wild camp all the way, but I'm cold, I'm wet, I'm very wet. My boots are wet, my socks are wet, my pants are wet. if I wild camp tonight. Not that I've found anywhere, because I haven't even seen anywhere, but if I did, nothing would change in the morning, it'd be exactly the same. I'd still be wet. So hopefully a chance to dry off. Not a bad little pitch here, plenty of room for loads of tents. Here's me, all pitched up for the night. Just had a shower, feels so much better. Got my clothes in the washing machine, being tumble dried, so they're all nice and dry for tomorrow. Had to be done. No way could keep going wild camping without showers and washing of the clothes.